All right. Welcome back to the creepy island ghost experience. Neo, you just started a bunch of trig. I apologize for triggering your new phobia of triangles. Oh, so it was what? It was 102.3. There's nothing really there. So I know it was, the pop-up was by the statue. Hey, Ren, what you doing? Oh, when standing in front of signs, that's a good call, Afterlife. Ren? You just chilling? There's like a weird pathfinding thing they do. You've seen Jonas do it a bunch when I'm like climbing on something. It's a little jarring. Oh, wait. She said there used to be a sign by the well, so let's go test that theory about signs and the guided tour by tuning in by the well. Because she remembered there being a sign. So that would imply that it was documented.
Dredged by Franciscan friars, this freshwater well was never actually used, as the missionaries quickly decided the island wouldn't suit their ministering needs and abandoned the project in 1852. It was utilized by Spanish pioneers for a while, until it became a secondary resource for mining companies to get clean water. The U.S. Navy ended up digging their own, more modern water pipeline, but servicemen and women would come here frequently for off-site meetings and day events. Dredged by Franciscan...
Alright, the theory holds up. The well is in remarkably good shape. Ren is just gonna run around like a puppy dog? I thought he was going to the comm tower, but apparently he's gonna stick with us. I'm very confused. Maybe he'll come with us as far as the paths stay convergent. Maybe that's Ren 2? Ooh, that's a good call. Yeah, so these signs literally have a radio icon on them. So you are 100% on the ball.
This island has had many owners. Portuguese explorers, Spanish settlers, but few stayed long, preferring the ranch work offered by the mainland. After 1890, the island was gifted to Colonel Caleb Edwards for his part in the American Indian Wars, and he would lease it to several mining companies throughout the early 1900s. This relay station served as the center of a makeshift railroad that carted coal to northern and southern piers. When Edwards died, the government saw a hole in national security at the outset of World War II, and decided to take control of the island once again, founding Fort Milner in 1941. This island has...
Alright, getting a little bit of backstory. I'm assuming that'll pay dividends in the actual, like, narrative here. Alright, let's go save Clarissa. I'm sure she's gonna be in a real peachy mood. Man, Nona, like, would absolutely... And I kind of get it, right? If you're the outsider, the friend she does trust is nowhere to be found. But, like... She was not entertaining trusting us at all. Alright, heading out. So I'm assuming we'll advance time here because we completed a story event. So it's probably not when you change screens, just when you do something from the story. It's just going to be 1 a.m. No. Okay, interesting. So... Oh, no, it is. Okay.
What is that?
Can anyone hear me? Anybody?
Clarissa.
Damn it, is this thing working? If anybody can hear me, I'm at Fort Milner in the, I think in the gym or something.
Well, she's around here somewhere. I was worried, honestly, that she, might have left.
She sounded weird. Like, not just staticky weird.
It could be the system, or whatever, just the equipment making her sound deformed.
Red light. So red
Ren
is like
said
the
something
color
about
signature.
Fort Milner being decommissioned, right? But, and hear me out, what if it isn't? What if they just said it was decommissioned, and there's, like, still people, like, in there, like, doing stuff?
I think if they had alien autopsies or whatever you're suggesting is happening in there, we'd have been taken out by snipers about 50 paces back.
Maybe. But listen, like, what if all the stuff that's, like, happened to us, the stuff we've been seeing, is, like, the direct result of some government secret project? Like, what if there's some,
Secret project? Like what? They finally harnessed the power of...
mind control. Yeah, mind control, and they've, made a mind control machine, and we've all been suffering like a collective mirage. That's not...
Yeah, I'm not buying this theory. Sorry.
Okay, well, I can't promise I won't gloat when we stumble upon the laboratory.
I gotta say that, you know, right there was a sequence or a moment in that sequence where I was able to choose an option and let the dialogue play out. Hey Venom, how are you? It's kind of a bummer that they don't make that kind of like the rule, right? Like it seems to be the exception. I'm stepping on a lot of dialogue. I wish it was always gonna wait for me. Having a good night, I hope, Venom. All right, let's see if we can tap into this light.
Dinner time. It's never too late to make dessert. Not anymore.
What the hell
Not
is
bad.
this?
Good to hear it, my friend.
Do you want to play a game?
Okay.
All right, I know the answer's no, but we kind of do have to find Clarissa, so let's just ignore the question and thank the weird radio men for the door.
Oh, so I went up there because I saw the red light, but apparently that solved a puzzle to get into this. I think it's interesting that we've got
Photography
red
prohibited.
kind of
That
seemingly
is a
being
very
the color of the
serious
ghosts,
sign.
and it's also Ren's
Restricted.
jacket.
Keep out.
Or,
Oh, they're
Alex's
not messing
jacket.
around.
Yeah, that sign's old. Like back when we were fighting Nazis old.
Still, it's a little disconcerting.
Alright, we do have another radio board here as well. You've come in partway into what is a, so far, fairly creepy ghost story, Venom.
Spooky.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty fair assessment there from
ever
Alex.
fired a gun?
No. Never really wanted to either.
Yeah, me neither. My grandfather had a snub-nosed Centennial. Even small, they're heavy. I never liked it.
The game is an adventure game, kind of in the vein of the modern adventure stuff from Telltale, so like the Walking Dead game or Wolf Among Us. Kind of think of it like Stranger Things as an adventure game. It's like a bunch of teens go to an island for a party, and it turns into something much more nefarious.
Fort Milner was the home of the U.S. Army Radio Communications School, which saw more than 100,000 students take its curriculum. During the years it was open, the school trained troops from the various armed services in applied oral communication, radio and TV broadcasting, telecommunications, and what was then state-of-the-art techniques in code breaking using an early form of computer technology. The school was moved to Fort Baxter in Southern California when the post closed in 1974, and it still resides there to this day. Fort Milner was the home of...
So interesting. I don't know how much of the backstory we get from the radio tour is going to be of legitimate use. I know we want to go in that door, but I want to see this sign first.
See that sign? They were originally going to make this whole place into a museum, but quit halfway through.
It doesn't look very, safe, so I can understand why.
But yeah, so the game is essentially kind of like a creepy mystery thriller with you at the helm as one of the teens stuck on this island. Did that not work to let me in? I'm confused. It letterboxed like it was going to do something. There was also a door in the upper right of the map. I think that was to go to a different area, though, was it not? Maybe that's where we're supposed to go, but I thought that we were supposed to go in here. Do I have to go trigger this again? Did that door, was it on a timer? No, the light isn't back to red. Are you talking about this door over here, Afterlife? Because that one does appear to be open. Oh, the light opened that door. That's the one it opened. Okay. So if we go in there, maybe that's what gets us into the actual outpost building, because that's where we think Clarissa is. All right. So we'll head over to the facilities. And hopefully they mean facilities like a bathroom, because I'm sure every one of these kids is ready to wet themselves. Go to facilities. So Ren did split off. So presumptively he is on his way to the control tower.
No.
Door locked behind us. Of
Come
course.
Well, we didn't really need to go back anyway, right?
Unless there's no way out, then yes, we might have. Well, Clarissa got in through some other door, so we should be fine, hypothetically speaking. Speaking of which, she dated Michael? Is that right?
It really wasn't. I mean, yeah, it was like for a few months, but you know, that's 9 weeks in the scheme of things. I've had rashes that lasted longer.
I mean, was he the type of guy that would go for that, like, sort of thing? I'm just trying to...
What sort of thing? What do you mean?
You know, like, intense, I guess is the word I'm trying to find. I mean, just from what I've heard of him, like that one story about the cops just straight buying him a beer. Just what would a guy like that see in her? Like, at least at the start, there must have been something, right?
Look, Jonas. Girls go for assholes and guys go for psychos for the same stupid reason. They're interesting. For a while. But that crap gets old fast.
Huh. Okay. It's just, interesting, I guess, to me.
Oh, are you, like, into her?
No, not at all. Too bitter.
Okay. But you can tell me if you are. That's what step-siblings are for. Storing embarrassing secrets.
I'm not, but thanks for offering to be my shame vault.
Shame vault is brilliant, and I love it. All right. I want to see what's up with these creepy beds.
Can you imagine sleeping here?
I'm trying not to. But why would the construction guys leave the bed frames? Seems kind of, I don't know, kind of morbid.
Yeah, it's just strange to see it like this.
Obviously something creepy's happening because we got that weird camera shake going.
Stuff like this, I always thought it was pretty. Kind of like, I don't know, kind of like the buildings being reclaimed by the trees and the soot and the soil, you know?
Well, right now it just looks like scary tentacles, so...
Before we go up and follow him, because he's clearly trying to lead us somewhere. Alright.
It's got a padlock. You can't pick this one, can you?
No, we'd need like bolt cutters or something.
Or the code.
Lockpicking lawyer could do it. Come on, Jonas.
Hey, that's... Clarissa!
Clarissa, hold up! Jonas, what happened? Are you all right?
Wait, what? Jonas?
Jonas, can you hear me?
Okay. The sound beast. Can we get in now? Okay. Listen, I am not too proud to admit that passing by this and seeing my reflection freaked me out pretty bad just now. Alright, so what the hell's going on? Okay.
Testing. Okay. I can't hear anything outside at all, but luckily this radio thing's working. Look, whatever. Clarissa's not in here, and it's just a room, so, like, riddle me that, first of all, and then second of all, I can't get out.
The door opened like a second ago. Can't you?
What?
Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Don't let Jonas talk to his mom. It's not good for him. His mom's dead. I know his mom's dead. What is...
What?
I can't hear anything outside at all, but there's just a really weird lock here. Does anything out there explain what this is?
Okay, what just happened? Cause that sucked.
Clarissa ran in there, disappeared into the walls,
Yeah,
and...
I'm not really one to hate stuff, but I hated all of that.
Radio locks. The technology here has always been... It's like primitive and from the future.
Yeah, no, it's something.
Okay, so this radio locks the door?
Is this what you were talking to me on?
Yep, old girl did the trick. Do you think maybe, Clarissa was using this before? You know, to call us and everything?
It was locked, remember? How could she have gotten in?
Same way I did. But then I don't really know how she could have gotten out.
Oh, here's the code for the padlock. 3418. It's on a list of... Huh. They call codes cookies. Is that slang or something?
I don't know, but we got the combo, so great. Hey, did you see that? In the mirror? The reflection was weird.
Don't think I'm nuts or anything, but my reflection kind of gave me, like, thought... It seems all right now. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Man, there's really cool dialogue and they just let you step on it. That's so frustrating. All right, we've got our padlock code.
3, 4, 18, and voila.
We've done it.
What was that?
You tell me.
I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen, so let's just carry on.
Let's go back and look at the mirror before we carry on. Just to make sure we don't miss anything. Nothing, okay.
Radio locks.
And that's just
Technology
another
here has
mention
always
of
been...
the same dialogue.
It's like primitive and from the future.
Yeah, no, it's something.
It's something. There's a lot of it's somethings on this island. Okay. Let us head to the RCS. Here's our creepy reflection poster. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. There's a creepy background man.
Gonna hate to go out in that. So actually, before we press on, I've had to go pee for like a while now, so since we're stuck anyway, I thought I'd...
Oh my god, go in the corner then.
I'm sorry. I know this is like way too much too soon for us right now, but I'm gonna totally explode. I'll force it out
that's
fast.
not a corner, my guy.
This is... If the night needed a capper, this is it. Right here. My vagrant new stepbrother. Peeing on a rat.
Don't look at me.
Be quieter. It's like louder than the rainstorm.
I know the acoustics are really carrying it. Sorry.
Oh boy.
Clarissa!
Clarissa,
Okay, that was
stop
definitely
it.
her.
Clarissa, come back. We came to help you. Don't... Ugh.
You know, it just occurred to me she could also be having like a Ren episode. A Renisode. Possessed, or
I like
whatever we want to call it.
But Ren acted like he was underwater. The guy could barely move.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Oh, we got a rock pile.
Hello? God, is this going out, or... Wait, I can hear myself, that's not...
Man, maybe
God,
she didn't
just
see
does
us.
anybody...
I don't know, but whatever. She still has a radio, so we still gotta get to her.
First...
Charlie 6.
Oh, I turned it off.
Every individual it is maintained is enveloped in a radiance invisible to the carnal eye and only perceived by the soul accustomed to it.
Charlie 6.
So did you hear that? The weird kind of like announcer voice said Charlie 6, and I've heard kind of similar designations before the other ones. Ooh, handprints. That always makes me happy. We got another red light.
The handprints are a macabre touch.
Do
I'm
you
with
know
you,
who
Alex.
did that? Please tell me it's like a known thing teenagers here do or something.
I really have no idea.
Well, you really couldn't just say your friends do this for my own peace of mind.
I mean, I could have, but you just...
What was that? You heard that, right?
Why do you keep asking me if I know what's going on? I don't. I have no idea, just like the handprints.
Okay, fine, all right. Jeez, we'll both be in the dark together.
Metaphorically, I mean.
Alright, I see the red light.
It's not opening. Clarissa!
I didn't want to have to interact with the red light.
I'm worried. Something must be really wrong. Clarissa's a lot of things, but she wouldn't do whatever this is.
We can't leave until she shows us where that radio is. I know it's annoying, but it's our only hope for getting us out of here so far.
High in the Cascade Mountains of Washington, the Navy opens the world's largest radio transmitter. Its 1 million watts can flash a message around the world in 1/10 of a second. Hey kids, wanna play a game?
What is it doing?
Hangman?
Be sharp and listen, mister. This is going to tell the classification board a lot about what can be expected of you in the future. How many questions will you be able to get in the allotted time?
Like a test?
Hey, why are we being tested? What did we do?
Here's a simple one to start, so don't hold your breath. What is the name of the school you are standing in?
School
10.
we're standing in. Isn't this
9.
like a classroom?
8.
I thought it was...
U.S. Army Radio Communications School.
That's the stuff, Charlie. Now you're swinging. It all goes into your final rating. You want to get a good rating, don't you?
This is so weird.
You want to be a good soldier?
Why the hell would we want to be a good soldier?
Yeah, sure. If that's what you want.
Excellent.
Oh, Jesus. What is going on?
I feel like I'm stuck on a tilt-a-whirl.
Oh, my controls
Just
are
keep
inverted.
the pointer on the button. Question 2. What did the communications officers at Fort Milner call codes?
Who would
10.
know that?
Useful
Cookies.
codes. Cookies?
There. Now you're cooking. Coded radio transmitters have an important job, and you wouldn't want them to be
I'm so
unqualified.
weirded out.
Why on earth would I? What does this have to...
We are an island race, and through all our times the sea has ruled our breaks. But be wary, young ones.
Jonas, are you, doing okay?
One last round and you've cleared your exam. Pencils ready. How many officers died in the sinking of the USS Kanaloa? 10. 9. 8.
I don't know that we know the answer to this question.
6.
How many officers?
5. 4. EP3.
85?
Correct.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you,
97 brave
Afterlife.
men and women died on the USS Kanaloa. 85 officers, 12 passengers. It all adds up to another fact for the classification board. Just another fact among many.
All right, do we have to bust out the radio and help Jonas here? Yeah.
The United States submarine Kanaloa is shown for the first time in Pacific waters patrolling for the enemy. Pacific waters patrolling for the enemy. Through the periscope, the commander looks out over the ocean's surface. Kanaloa was lost today, lost at sea, near...
Is this... Are you the dead officers that sunk on the Kanaloa?
We are sunken.
Okay.
What do you want?
For the first time.
Time. Just time.
Yo.
What? That was not fun.
Just take it slow and easy. You've just had an experience.
Yes, very good.
This has been United News, and thank you for listening.
This is just unbelievable.
Yep. You're right, Afterlife. It's
Anyone,
leaving
can
behind a
anyone
hole when we
That's
do it.
gotta be Clarissa. Let's get her and get out of here. Or use her radio and get out of here, but let's just get out of here.
Is the, when I do the radio tuning, when we have someone possessed like that, is that like completely blowing out everyone's speakers still? For your headphones? Because it's really loud. But I don't want to turn the volume down much more because we'll lose the dialogue. Good for you, Afterlife. Just, I guess, be forewarned that if we go into one of those possession sequences, you might want to bump it down a notch.
Asleep right now. Be still so as not to wake her.
She's cracking up.
Great.
Alright, Clarissa, take a deep breath. We're coming.
Cross your fingers. Clarissa?
Oh my, I thought you said you were coming to help me. Where have you been? It couldn't possibly have taken this long to walk from the tower to here. I've been sitting, fumbling around with this stuff. I don't know how to
Look,
work.
I know I told you we'd come here, and you know what? We did. We're here. Ta-da. But Ren got himself stranded in the woods.
You went to get Ren first? Why would you do that? I'm sorry, but he's like the most useless one. He's like the bassist.
Do you have any idea what we had to slog through to get here? It's like a Halloween hayride you can't get off out there.
I know what it's like. That's why I've been trying to contact anybody for the past like 2 hours. I don't know. I can't get it to do anything I want.
Alex, want to take a look at this?
Sure.
Yeah, no, this is like a low frequency thing. It's just meant for the bass. It won't... I don't think it can beam out.
Really?
No. Isn't there a way?
These officers who know your problems full and well will give you a friendly and sympathetic hearing.
Who is that?
Cross your fingers.
Jonas, wait. We're in another... We got looped again.
Crap. Well, just keep me in the loop. I didn't mean to say that.
Deal with it, nerd.
Clarissa!
Oh!
Is there anything like... Can we cut her down with something?
What?
Holy crap.
What is it? Is something wrong? Or not?
Whew, just brace yourself, okay?
All right.
I'm not crazy, right? She was hanging. That wasn't like her floating possessed.
Clarissa? I would have
Okay.
swore she was in here.
Marissa!
Oh, maybe this was
Yeah, he said cut
the
her
thing,
down.
the radio she was using. If we can get it to... I mean, she got it to kind of work, so...
Yeah, it only broadcasts within a short space. It's not gonna do what we need it to.
Really? How do you know?
Jonas, we're in a loop. We already just... It's okay. Knock yourself out.
Alright, so here's a tape player. I guess just interact with it, right?
Clarissa?
Clarissa, it's us. It's Alex. Are you okay?
Alex, don't worry.
She's like...
Oh, she's in the window.
I'm an American, fighting for freedom.
Clarissa!
There will be other ships and other souls to sail them.
No, no, no!
Oh my god! Why would she do that? Why would she do that? We're not... It's not like we're...
I can't believe this. I can't believe she would do that over... I mean, things are bad right now, but you can't just... I just... This is... Jonas, this is so horrible.
I don't...
Can we re-loop?
I don't even know what to...
Can we start a loop?
We should get to the others. I can't even imagine telling them. Or how to tell them. We'll figure it out. This is unbelievable.
Wait, can I not? Oh, I was just stuck on a door frame?
Wow. There's no way she got up from that, right? Like, there's no
what?
way. We both saw what
Oh
happened.
my... Thank Christ, she's alive. Maybe she just twisted something, or...
Alex, even if she fell feet first, she would have broken every bone in her body. How'd she just get up and walk away? This isn't possible,
We
cause...
did just go through a sort of a temporal anomaly, a time thing. Maybe it's screwed with what happened?
Well, regardless, good news?
Yes, Jonas, of course it's good news that Clarissa isn't dead. Christ.
That's not why I
mean, that's fair.
hesitated. Of course it's good news if she's not dead. I'm just saying if.
Well, she's not dead, Jonas. We can, I think, make at least a stand on that.
All I'm saying is we don't know a whole lot of anything right now.
I can agree with that, Jonas. So... This light is still red. Yeah, I'm...
As guilty as a soldier would be who deserted his post under fire. Now, in making an example of you, I... Orderly! Orderly! And just as guilty...
I'm gonna head back up Afterlife and see if there's something back up there. Alright, so this one doesn't give me another, like, kind of like big reaction. Wait, can I not go through again? Am I just, like, not lined up with the door, or did it... That's so weird. That door frame is, like, impossible to catch. Alright, let's go back up and double check. I feel like the answer is going to be to head back left and go into that door that I couldn't go in earlier. But I don't think there's any harm in taking a quick peek over here. Man, that was so intense. The two doors aren't on the same, like, navigation plane, which is so weird to me. Yeah, okay, so this door we can get through now.
Let's just get back to
Ooh,
Ren
it's
at the
2
comm
a.m.
tower.
now.
Maybe he's had better luck than us at anything.
Okay, so we came out the door that I thought we were gonna have to double track back or backtrack to get back to. Apparently now we're headed back to Ren. Hopefully that's Ren and Nona. And it looks like we're on we're done with chapter 3 of 12, if that's keeping track of the anomalies counter could be keeping track of like the time loops that we get stuck in. Can we go left from here? Or did it dead end over on this side? No, so this will go to Epiphany Field, which seems to be over towards where we want to go. I think that might be where we woke up originally when we went to go, or when we woke up out of the caves.
Mayday! May! Oh, crap. This isn't... Ren, this is just coming out of the speakers on the roof thing. It's not... Ugh. My god, is this what I sound like?
Well,
How
now
can
we know where the
anyone
little Moppets
stand
are.
to listen to me all day?
Let's huddle up, see how they're doing.
Yeah.
All right, so Ren and Nona are here, but we don't have 100% confidence in whatever the hell's going on with Clarissa at this point.
Hey! Hey! I saw you guys coming up from the tower. The Dick Tower.
I think you mean Harden Tower.
Please don't ruin that for me. It's all I have left.
Anything good to report? Besides that you're still alive, which I'm glad, you know, don't get me wrong.
Thanks. Yes, I am still alive, but, no. Other than that, no.
Any luck contacting somebody?
Nope, no luck to speak of. And honestly, I thought this week was gonna be a big karma dump. I found like $50 in the street, and I knew who it belonged to.
Well, we're all here now. Well, I mean, except Clarissa, but we're mostly all here, and we'll come up with something.
I hope so. The stupid radio has been what my therapist would call a negative reinforcer. Just won't work right. I'm so glad I took that second brownie.
What?
It's kind of, you know, it's just about...
Wait, second brownie? Ren, please tell me this is a joke, okay? This is a joke, right?
Why would this be a joke? I'm not joking.
Wait, you're not messing with us? You seriously took another one?
It was like half of one, all right? It's just to level me out. It'll bring me back up. That's what it does. If you're down...
Fine. If that's what it takes to get you through the night, then okay. Great.
I don't need it. I just needed it now.
Oh, God.
All right, let's go take a look at the radio ourselves, I suppose. And I would not hate to get some dialogue in on Nona. We can also check the radio tour for the tower.
From 1941 to 1972, this communications tower served many different telecommunication functions, including point-to-point from its receivers, microwave from its dish, Ka-band for satellite reception, and military airband for nearby aircraft. Unique in its construction, the tower houses its office in a segmented platform directly underneath its antenna and dish. Once unceremoniously called Site 82, in 1988 it was redesignated Hardin Tower for its longest tenured radio man, Major Richard Dick Hardin, who served as the tower's communications officer for 8 years.
It is funny.
From 1941 to 19...
Now you want normal brownies? I can agree. Brownies sound delicious right now. What time is it? It is too late in the evening for me to make brownies. Alright. Hopefully Nona doesn't freak out when we get to the top of the tower. Brownie cookie mix. Yeah, brownies. Neo, you might not know this hack. You ever take brownies and mix them with a batch of peanut butter cookies?
Not getting anything?
I'm getting something, but it's like, I don't know.
Hey, Nona. Night's still going, huh?
We heard you on the speaker system. You got that working?
That's about all I got working.
I'll go take a look.
Sorry, I was like weird earlier. But hey, have you figured out what's going on yet?
You
I mean,
have to know
ghosts.
something. You've been like, it's been ghosts. Nona, ghosts are going on. The blackouts, the hallucinations, it's all been ghosts.
Ghosts? Really?
Yeah, and it would really help if you could just jump to the believing us part. Would save a headache.
Oh, I got it. This is great. This is perfect. I know exactly what to do.
Do you?
Yeah, totally. It's Maggie Adler.
Maggie Adler?
Yeah, she has a boat. Had a boat. I mean, the boat's still here, but she's not.
Ren, what? You could have mentioned this at any point. I mean, we walked right past it.
I know. I'm sorry. But I've been like stewing in my own panic here for the last couple hours. My sister Allie worked at the parks office in town. She had to deliver that old woman her mail every day. I know that they have the key.
Okay, so...
No, we are not. We are not going to go with the plan. The first plan put forth by the group's resident Burnout.
Hey, come on. I'm not a burnout. Okay, so I like to...
Well, and I'm not saying it's the best plan, but what other plan is there really, Jonas?
Oh, I don't know. Fix the radio, find Clarissa, set fire to the mug shop. And these are just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm still worried about Clarissa.
Wait, set fire to the mug shop?
I'm not saying literally do that. I'm just... There's other things we can do.
But there isn't...
Ren, understand it is completely your fault that we're in this to begin with.
What?
And now you want us to trust you when things are really bad? You had Alex bring the radio. You brought us here.
Jonas, you know we tuned into that thing. We kicked the door open to whatever this is.
Oh, give me a break. This
Cheesecake
night
on
is
top
like
of a box
it's
of
like a
brownie
giant,
mix? That
ugly
sounds
misery
good.
stew that Ren's clearly been the chef of.
What does that even mean?
Guys, come on.
It should be obvious to even the cheap seats that you're the only new weirdo who throws this whole social harmony thing we got going on out of whack. I mean, we all grew up with each other. Alex knows she can trust me.
Okay, Ren, just take a step back, all right? Jonas isn't a weirdo. He's a good guy.
What? Your good guy is like deploying a missile barrage of insanity on me right now.
I know you said Ren is like harmless or whatever, but I'm over giving him passes. And you should be too.
I don't need a pass from you. Alex is my best friend.
Yeah, and she could hardly muster...
Okay, you're arguing 15 things at once now. Do the plan, trust Jonas, leave Ren, like, pick a target, or, better yet, just don't.
Yeah.
Look, I don't care what Caveman Jonas says. There is a boat at Maggie Adler's house. And the key to her house is back on Main Street.
And the backup plan for when this thing fails spectacularly is two of us have to stay here by the semi-functioning walkie-talkie.
Fine by me. Alex has the radio. Are you okay to go into town? Not that you wouldn't be okay.
Honestly, anything to get me off this tower and away from this specific configuration of yelling people would do wonders for me right now.
Preach, Alex.
She shouldn't...
I'm with it.
You shouldn't go alone. We don't need like 3 of us up here.
Yeah, I'll totally go. It's my, brilliant idea or whatever.
Are you kidding? Your food is going to start kicking in any second. Beyond that, you're a completely unreliable basket case.
I am not a basket case. You,
Just shut up, both of you.
Sorry.
Okay, keeping in mind who you've been able to depend on the whole night.
Yes, keeping in mind who you're tired of.
Keeping in mind who's taller, who do you want coming with you?
Yeah, your oldest pal.
Oh my god.
Nona?
I'm gonna take
Wanna
Nona.
come with me?
What?
Really? I mean, I guess.
Why
This
are you
isn't-
making me shack up with
it's
this guy?
my friggin'
We've
plan.
been together the entire...
Why? This is why. Easiest question I've been asked all night.
This is a total punt, Alex.
Yeah, this
No,
isn't...
it's fine. This will be a good... If you don't want to take sides, don't take sides. But no, nobody's happy with this.
Hey, Nona's happy. You're happy, right?
Sure.
Nona's like, I hate all of this. And all of you currently. Hang on. Let me do some dialogues here before we take off, because I'm sure they're both pissed.
We're still friends, Ren. If Missy's 6th grade birthday party couldn't split us up, this certainly won't.
Good luck with the thing, Alex.
Man, he's pissed.
Look, just go easy on Ren when we get back, okay? He's fragile. He has like a squirrel heart.
I'll see you when you get back, Alex.
Wow. They shut that shit down. If I'm being honest, Nona is a fun pick there because they're fighting, but I kind of wanted to take Jonas just to leave Nona and Ren alone more. It'll be interesting to learn a little bit about Nona, though. We have like 0 intel on Nona. She's basically been a non-factor through the whole game. I wonder if stuff changes depending on who you pick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Afterlife. I think there's probably a good reason to believe that there's some differences. I don't know if they're earth-shattering, right? It's probably a handful of lines of dialogue. But I see no reason to think that there wouldn't be some kind of difference. It might also change what we're walking into on Main Street. It might be that there's different ways to solve this puzzle, and it depends on who you bring with you. That I obviously also don't know. Nona, not really a chatter. They might just not have dialogue for when you come down here in case you, depending on who you bring, they don't want to have to make like 3 different conversations for coming down off the tower. So we got to get back to Main Street. I actually don't know the way to get there though, because obviously the way we were there previously from the beach isn't really an option.
You know,
because
I
we
do
teleported.
remember you from Mr. Tuttle's class. You sit in the, back, behind Jake. I just forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, it's nothing to be sorry about. I don't talk all that much, so I don't know why you'd remember me.
I'm also just, like, never there. It's a loophole where, I don't know if you know this, but if you ditch, you get a detention, and if you don't go to that, you get suspended. But suspensions are like paid vacation, you can just do your work over. So...
Oh, wait, if you don't really go to, like, class, what are you doing instead all day?
Jenny, the TA, she lets me practice ballet in her studio. So that, really. Oh, and don't tell anyone, but my birthday's in 3 days, and I'm having a thing, and you're invited. I think Clarissa's out of town, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, happy early birthday! In my family, we celebrate birthdays all week, so you're 4 days late. You gotta get in the mind state.
Thanks. I'm sorry.